The episode 2 of the Skinny Get in Transit season 7 makes me wonder what kind of conversations Shalawa and Muhammad have been having for the past 6 seasons. What have you been talking about, young man and young woman? Like what have you guys been talking about for the past 6 seasons? You know what? Let me backtrack here. Welcome to the channel. My name is Bevlin. Let me just say that because of copyright issues, I'm not going to be posting snippets or excerpts of the movie as I review it. We are going to make do with their pictures, so just bear with me. So as I predicted in the episode 1 review, Shalawa rejected the proposal, but then, she, when Shalawa rejected the proposal, Muhammad didn't go after her when she ran off. And then we saw that she came back to the young man and then they had a conversation. It was funny, honestly. Like, what was going on here? Anyways, now they come, they have a conversation, and I think Shalawa was just, afraid, sad, confused about the infidelity and the proposal. It was a proposal, to promise that is you and I against the world. Oh God, yeah, God help me. Was that to tell you that you know what? It's you and I against the world. I have messed up and I'm sorry and I'm ready to, forge ahead with what we have going on. Okay. So after Shalawa and Muhammad talk about, this proposal thing, Muhammad invites Shalawa to meet the family. And at that meeting, that's when I started wondering what conversation they've been having for the past 6 seasons. Okay, so they meet the family. Shalawa is like a lot of people. It's like, oh yeah, we have step cousins, step sisters, step brothers, step this, step that. Like, okay, so do all the men in your family, exercise their right to marry for? Muhammad giggled and said, yes, they do. Why do you have a problem with that? And the shock on her face. I realized that these two people have forgotten that they are from two different religious backgrounds. Shalawa, you're a Christian. Muhammad is a Muslim. He's entitled to marry four. Shalawa, your upbringing, it's one man, one woman. Why haven't you guys had this conversation about how you are going to model your marriage, how you want your marriage to be like? Would you allow Muhammad to marry four? Or you guys would agree that it's just one wife? And guess what? If Shalawa and Muhammad decide to go ahead with this marriage, the family will insist and ensure that there's a second wife, and there's a third wife, and there's a fourth wife. You know, with this one, look how they are treating Shalawa. They don't want Shalawa. They want one of their own. And these two people too have not had a conversation about how they are going to, forge ahead and how they want their marriage to be. Am I going to be your only wife, or are you going to have more? In fact, she was asking, do they all live in the same house? Yes, darling. Some of them live in the same house. The others two don't. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with Shalawa and Muhammad in this season. Like, I don't get it. I don't know what they are trying to portray to us. But girl, you better have this conversation with him before you decide on anything. I don't think the family would ever love Shalawa as they want, to have one of their own marry Muhammad. How old is Shalawa that you want to go into such a marriage, be stressed out for the rest of your life? The 6 seasons love, you can throw it away. You never know what's ahead of you. You are still young. You get. I'm talking about hard conversations. I also realized that Didi and Edith, Bisola and their boyfriend, they have not had also conversation about childbearing. Hey, what's going on? What kind of relationships are you guys having in this series? When Didi went to Tiwa's house and they were having a conversation about a child, I was like, you know what? I love children, that's all right. But having one on my own, I don't know about that. And so I was like, okay, what does your man think about it? Yeah, just talking about it, and she was just, relaxed and just, I said, whatever about it. Meanwhile, you need to have this conversation. It's impossible to want to marry someone and not have a conversation about childbearing. How, like, what did they talk about before they said, okay, we're on the same page, so let's get married? What the things that they are feeling? Oh my goodness, love, eh? No, hala, no problem. It's okay. We are here, and the families too could not agree on whether we should have a small wedding or a big wedding. say, are you are you saying we are poor? Are you rich? The girl will say, I agree. I'm going to have a small wedding. But if your son has had a first marriage, I didn't go well, is it my fault? I think I can't have a big wedding. Like, what is this? And also, we also saw this young lady in the trailer who made a very strong pass at Mide. She came in episode 2, Grace, and she made the same comment. I think that the comment that I can't wait to get in bed with you, I think she means it with the business way, because Mide's sister said that once you're in bed with us, you can come to our office anytime you want. So I'm thinking that that's what she meant. But if it's not that, we'll see. I think as the season unfolds, we'll know what she's bringing to the table, or she's coming to cause trouble. So yeah, episode 3, I am really hoping, like my specific episode 3 is, I'm hoping that this short, minute conversation that Shalawa had with Muhammad would open her eyes for her to really think and call Muhammad, so they can have a deeper conversation about their life, if they ever plan on moving forward with this marriage thing. And they can have a deeper conversation, like adult conversation, about what they want to do, how they want to have their marriage, what they want, just what they want. Okay, so they can have like this conversation episode 3. So I'm really hoping that it will open Shalawa's eyes so that she calls Muhammad in for a conversation. And also, let's see if Madam Grace is going to cause trouble. But I really do not want her to cause trouble, because they are now at this happy place. So we don't want any form of anything again. We don't want that again. Okay, so let's see. Moving forward, let's see what episode 3 will bring. Let me know what you made of the episode 2. What's your expectations for episode 3? Leave that in the comment section, and I'll see you again next time. Until then, do take care, and it's a bye from me.